The world was shocked last year when a masked Islamic State terrorist cut the throat of a hostage on international TV. That's when we got to know the Islamic State, a metastasized version of Al-Qaeda. They've done that countless times since then. It's now no longer even news when they slit the throat of someone, burn them alive, or rape their victims en masse. But who was that first masked man, nicknamed Jihadi John, who spoke with a British accent? Well, authorities think they've identified him, Mohammed Emwazi. And why is it important to know who he was? Well, that helps us figure out who these people are, where they come from, what motivates them. We recently heard from both President Barack Obama himself and his spokesman that people are joining the Islamic State and becoming terrorists because they lack opportunities. Remember this?
We must address the grievances that terrorists exploit, including economic grievances. When people, especially young people, feel entirely trapped in impoverished communities, where there is no order and no path for advancement, where there are no educational opportunities, where there are no ways to support families, and no escape from injustice and the humiliations of corruption, that feeds instability and disorder and makes those communities ripe for extremist recruitment.
That's a view shared by our own Justin Trudeau. Remember, in the wake of the Boston Marathon bombings, he said that these terrorists are terrorists not because they're evil, but simply they felt excluded or didn't have opportunities. We did something wrong to them.
We have to look at the root causes. Now, we don't know now whether it was terrorism or a single crazy or a domestic issue or a foreign issue. I mean, all those questions. But there is no question that this happened because there is someone who feels completely excluded, completely at war with innocence, at war with a society. And our approach has to be, okay, where do those tensions come from?
Yeah, no, these terrorists are not terrorists because they're looking for a job or looking for friends. It's because they believe in the ideology of the jihad. Mohammed Emwazi has a degree in computer programming. That's a great job. He grew up in a middle-class neighborhood in London, England, one of the greatest cities in the world. You're in a free democracy with a great degree and you're growing up in a great neighborhood. You do not choose to be a jihadi terrorist because you don't have opportunities. You choose it because you believe in an evil ideology. It's important not to call people like Jihadi John crazy or misled, because that implies that there's no rationale to what they're doing. There is a rationale. We just are too terrified to call it by its proper name, the jihad. It's not because he lacks a job. It's because he has a job, the job of terror.